Is EasyProperties worth investing into in 2026? After 2 years since we last spoke about EasyProperties, I got a chance to study the platform and look at other investors who have invested in this platform. And in this video, I want to give my honest review, the pros about investing in EasyProperties and the cons as well, right? Let's get straight to it. Okay, just a quick recap because Nyat with some of you on what EasyProperties is and how does it work. And hey, if you want a full breakdown from how to get started to buying your first property, I'll put the link here. Now, think of EasyProperties as a platform or a feature within the Easy Equities app that allows individuals to participate in fractional property ownership. Now, the part that I want you to focus on is fractional. Normally, when we buy a property, you have to have the whole thing. If a property is 1 million, you have to have that 1 million, right? But in this case, you're just buying a piece of it. You're just paying what you can afford as Usbusis. Okay, let's play that in real time. You see a property listed for 1 million, but when you only have how much? 100 Rand. EasyProperties as a platform allows you to spend or invest that 100 Rand and get a piece of that ownership that is valued at 100 Rand. I hope that makes sense. Sharp? Okay, let's move. How does all this work? Now, when Easy Equities list these properties, what they do is create a special company that solely owns this property. When you are buying these shares that are listed publicly, you are buying the company that owns this property, right? It's more like when you are buying shares of a publicly listed company, you're not just buying these shares, you are buying a piece of the company that owns the shares. How do you make money from these listed properties? Number one, you make money from rental income. So every money that they are making from that property, including rent, you are going to get a piece of it. Number two, capital gains. So normally these properties are held for like 5 to 7 years period. That's declared. You need to understand that. And when that period comes, they sell these properties and you are going to get something that is called capital gains. This is profit that has been made from that investment. Okay. Now, how do you go about selling? For an example, you can't wait for 5 years or 7 years. You decide, okay, I don't think this is working for me. There's an option for auction, but it's not an everyday thing. So there's a time, specific time where auctions are open. So you need to also be, aware of that. What I'm trying to say here is it's not easy to get out of this investment once you get into it. Let's talk about the pros and the cons of investing with EasyProperties. Let's start with the pros, the good side of things. Number one, low startup capital. The fact that you can start from as little as 1 Rand, that's good. Whatever you have, you can start in EasyProperties. Number two, the potential for passive income. Guys, we work so hard every day so that we can have passive income. There's a chance here, if the odds are in your favor, that you might have something like consistent rental income. And again, if the odds are in your favor. Number three, it's beginner friendly. The fact that you don't know anything about property, even though you want to get into the space, you've never owned any property, and now you are owning property and you don't have to deal with things like maintenance, things like insurance, things like running even the property as a whole. It's a good thing. It allows you to learn about the space without pressure, without the stress that comes with running property. Because to be honest, it's a very stressful thing. These are my 3 pros about this space that I feel like, okay, they make it a little bit worthwhile. But let's go to the cons now. Let's go to the bad side of things and see if I'm still hyped up as I am right now. Number 1, returns are not guaranteed. As much as people would say things like, hey, the property space is very stable and everything, the fact that you're not in control of even this property, it means that things can change tomorrow. So that's the first thing you need to know. Number 2, it's not easy to get rid of this asset, meaning it's not easy to sell and get your cash back for this asset. There's a reason why they are saying we hold these properties for 5 to 7 years. There's a reason why they are saying that out loud. So please be mindful of that. Number 3, the property value can go down. There's a lot of things that affects property value. Things like, simple things like crime. If kungaba a crime around the area where you bought that property, a lot of people or investors would leave that space, and that will affect the value of that property. Number 4, you don't control the property. For me, there's a big part of it. The fact that the people who manages these properties can make a decision like, we're not declaring any rental income or dividends because we want to take care of this. It means you don't really have control how the property is managed or whether you get the money this month or not. And that for me is a red flag. So those are 4 things for me when I look at the structure and see what other investors are complaining about when it comes to the Easy Property feature or platform within the Easy Equities app. Now let's move into my final thoughts on whether I like this feature or platform as an investment tool to diversify maybe my portfolio or something. Let's talk about it. Honestly, for me personally, I wouldn't invest in something like EasyProperties. I think they are good or better investment tools or vehicles that can give me what I want. For me, when I think about a good investment strategy, whether I want to diversify my portfolio, I think about control. Do I have control on when am I buying and selling? I don't want to buy something and then when it's time to liquidate that thing, it's very hard to get out of. I don't want that. Secondly, good returns. I want good returns on every investment that I make. So I don't think the risk is worth it when I look at EasyProperties. I don't think the risk is worth it. There's so much stress that comes with it and so much time that goes into holding that investment. But when I look at the returns from other investors who have invested in this, I don't think they are worth it. So I wouldn't invest in something like this. There you have it, guys. I hope I've clarified most of the questions that you guys had about EasyProperties, and hopefully this will help you make an informed decision about your next investment strategy when it comes to property. Now, what I would kindly ask you to do is to share a little bit of feedback. What are your thoughts on EasyProperties? Like this video and please subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Thank you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Sharp.